Hello, everybody. Sorry, I was just waiting because I've got a bit of a cold, so I didn't know whether I was going to sneeze or not. So if I suddenly sneeze, sorry, I think I've got a cold coming or something. But I'm back after a few weeks off because of my poor little doggy. I thought I've got to get back on here, so here I am. So say hello to us, everybody. Tell us you're here. Tell us if you're new. You know the routine. Tell us if you're new. Share away if you don't mind. We like the shares. And if you knew, there's Richard in the background doing all the big work, looking at all the comments, etc., and putting me on here. We're going via Zoom. Via Zoom, you see, you can tell that I haven't been on for a while. We're streaming live via Facebook and via YouTube as well. So if you're new and you like a bit of a chat, then swap to YouTube because they tend to chat over there. We'll say a few hellos. Well, usually they like to chat. Sometimes they're quiet, but anyway. Natalie, hiya Natalie. We'll say a few hellos and then we'll do some mediumship. Hello, Sean. Sean G. Haven't seen you before. There's Krish, the uplifting Krish. She uplifts you, does Krish. Hello, Isabel. Haven't seen you before. You're on YouTube, I see. Andrea, hiya, Andrea. Wendy, hello, Wendy. Joanne, hello, Joanne. I haven't seen you on here for ages. How are you? Nicho. I don't know if I said your surname right, D. Hiya, Shelley. Lovely Shelley. Maxine, hello, Maxine Evans on Facebook. There's quite a few on then. Jodie as well. Hello, Jodie. Jodie and Melanie. Melanie, I don't know if I've seen you. Yeah, I've seen you before, haven't I, Melanie? Seen you before as well. Melanie Cole, a few Melanies today. Melanie Collins, that's a nice dog. Stacey, hello Stacey on YouTube. Jodie, hello Jodie. Seen you before. Laura, hello Laura. Debbie Ross on Facebook as well. I'm trying to work out what your picture was then, Debbie. I don't know what it was. Hello Sarah. How are you? Sarah Clevelandon. Kate, hello Kate. There's a few regulars on here that I haven't seen for a while. That's a nice pic as well, Kate. Catherine, haven't been in for a while. Nice to be back. Another lab look there as well. Linda Rogers, hello Linda. So what we're going to do tonight then is just mediumship. That's all I do. Hiya, Gail Handley. So mediumship, all about just connecting you with your loved ones and passing on whatever they want to say. That's basically it. That was quick, wasn't it? And that's what I'll do. Hiya, Rachel. So once we start, Richard sees the messages and Richard's the one that has to help me sort out who it's from unless I'm directed to go to the person. Hiya, Cindy. Oh, look at that cake. Kelly's Cakes and Goodies. Oh, look at that. Richard started baking cakes as well, Kelly. So you'll have to have a Kelly and Richard bake-off and put some pictures up. New today. Where are you from then, Kelly? Or Kelly's Cakes and Goodies? Are you local Hampshire? Oh, hello, Carl. How are you? Carl's a regular. Oh, some nice people on here that I haven't seen for ages. Hiya, Jade. Jade Fleming as well. She's been on before, haven't you, Jade? So if you want to ask any questions, there's a few people that are regulars on here. Hiya, Joe. It's best to go over to YouTube and ask the questions on there. So all I do then is just kind of speak to my grandma, but I can't remember what she says. What will happen is, Sean, I don't pick who I go to. It's spirit that choose who they want to go to. So they'll either do that by drawing me to a name, or they will give out the information. I'll give out the information. If you can take it, hiya, Shelley. If you can take it, please tap up a message as quick as you can. You need to be able to take most of it. I'm not too concerned about names because some of them you're going to find out later, but they will give enough information to narrow it down to whoever they want to get to, specific stuff. Hiya, Catherine Inns. So if you can take it, like I say, tap up the message and we'll put you on screen and then we'll go from there. And we just need you to respond every now and again so that we know you're still there, because if you think you're gone, I'll move on to somebody else. So, and if you can share, that'd be great, because I haven't been on for a while. So share away. I know we always ask to share, but it does help. gets us to wherever we want to get to. I've got a lovely mom standing by here, and I'm just waiting for her to tell me where to go, and I don't know where she went. Oh, I've got a mom and dad. Okay, then. Kitty Turner, hello, Kitty Turner. I've got a mom and a dad in spirit, both with me. Apparently the mom went first and the other way around. Oh no, hang on a minute, Jen. Hiya, Jen. Apparently the dad went first and then the mom followed. So we've got mom and dad in spirit. Okay. Apparently the mom, she says that the mom's talking at the moment. She's telling me she was the spiritual one. So she believed in all of this, so this is why she's coming through and talking to me first. So if you've got a mom and dad in spirit, with mom that's more of a spiritual person, let me know. Hiya, Susan. She's also given me the name Henry, so Henry means something as well, but he is in spirit. Okay. And she's also talking to me like, oh, I was just about to say, oh, she's talking to me about babies, but she's just she loves her babies. So she's not telling me anymore, but she's got this thing about babies. So there's obviously a lot of babies around or coming as well, because she's talking about a big family as well. So I know this mum had a big family, because she's given me number 7 as well. So 7 means something regarding the babies or the children. So there's a 7 somewhere. Hello, Janet. Janet Junkins from Maine, USA. You're a way away as well. So like I say, lovely mom, lovely dad. In fact, they're telling me they've got an Irish link as well. So there is an Irish link somewhere as well. Dad went first, mum followed. The month of February means something. The big family thing means something. Also, the Catholic link is important as well. But there's a lady in spirit that used to have rosary beads as well, in spirit, as well, connected as well. And the month of April. So February and April will mean something. Okay. I know my auntie's mom was very spiritual, and dad. I have a Henry there, though. Hang on a minute, Lauren. Student midwife. Is that why we like the babies? We've got the Irish link as well then, Lauren. Okay, my husband is 1 of 7. Let's go with you then, Lauren. Okay, we'll go with Lauren Owen then. Okay, Catholic link too. Okay, so we've got this lovely lady that's coming through, this mum that's coming through first as well, that wants to talk to you. But she's very spiritual, but she also is telling me that you need a little bit of healing, Lauren. But your healing is more for upliftment, and also because she's talking about you being tired as well. You being tired. So I know you've told me you're a midwife, or you're a training midwife, but it's something to do with the study in there as well. And she's talking about you needing a bit of a rest and a little bit of a pick-me-up, she's telling me, a little bit of a pick-me-up. Now, she's putting, I can see that you've got glasses on there, Lauren, but she's putting new glasses on you. But she's talking about straining your eyes. So what, you don't strain your eyes too much. In fact, she's given me like mine are like those bifocal ones, and she's putting them on you as well. She's bringing that to you as well. Just watch your eyes, she's saying. She's also wanting to say to you, be kind to yourself, Lauren. Be kind to yourself, because it's as if you're always criticizing yourself. She's saying, criticizing yourself. She says, no, be kind for yourself. And it's all about, she's making me do this, and it's almost as though I want to kind of relax. She needs you to relax a little bit. I need you to relax. But she's also talking about you, because whatever you're doing in your work, she's talking about you like stepping to one side of your work, and like getting a little bit of time out. You know what I mean? Forget your work for a moment. She's saying, forget your work for a moment. Have a little bit of time out, do something else. She wants to give you flowers. So I don't know if it's the fact that you like flowers, that she's actually arranging flowers. So I don't know if you're very, a flowery person, or you're very creative, but she's doing that kind of thing, crafty things, she's saying, crafty things. And it's all to take you around, or to take you away from the focus of doing your job. You know, just to give you a little bit of a break, she's saying. Oh, there's twins in the family, she's saying. There is twins in our family, she says. I don't know if you knew that. She's talking about somebody down here called Rebecca. All right, she's aware of a Rebecca down here. She's just mentioning that she's aware of Rebecca as well. She's saying that you should be smelling smoke around you, Lauren. And this is cigarette smoke from a gentleman in spirit that used to smoke. And the cigarette she's given me with him are Marlboro as well. So one stage he used to smoke those Marlboro ones. So if you get this gentleman coming around you, you'll be smelling the smoke. I mean, you look quite young if that's you on the picture. She's just said to me, we used to say when somebody used to fall over or trip up, we used to say, oh, did you enjoy your trip? Did you enjoy your trip? She's saying, and she's having a bit of a giggle because it looks as though you're a bit clumsy, and it's mainly when you're going up steps. Okay, mainly when you're going up steps, and she's having a bit of a giggle. So watch yourself going up. She's actually talking about oh, she's changed her mind. Hold on. She's just gone back to she showed me your midwifery uniform now, Lauren. But I don't know if you've got the nurses have one of those little clocks. I don't know, I lose my brain when I'm doing this, but the little clocks here. But she's a watch, one of the hanging watches. She's talking to me about one of them, but she's saying, oh, there's one that's not working properly. There's one that's not working properly. So if you've got a watch, Lauren, watch it, because it's just the ticker's not right. The ticker's not right. So watch, Lauren. She's having a bit of a giggle. She wants me to give you from her a great big box of milk tray chocolates. She wants me to give you those, but she's pinching one out. She's pinching the orange segment. I'm laughing because she's gone over to Thornton's chocolates now. She's talking to me about chocolates. Oh, there. She's talking about pinching the orange segment out of that one, but she also wants me to give you, what are they called? I think you get these from Thornton's. They're like Sicilian lemon chocolates for some reason. She wants me to give you one of those. I think it's a treat. But she's going to go in a minute, and same as the dad, he's going to go in a minute. I've let her speak. He's just said, I've let her speak. But he does like his corned beef, by the way. He's talking to me about corned beef. But he just wanted to say hello. But she's going to go. But she's come, she says, because there has been a conversation about them in spirit. And there's also, they like listening to the conversations that people have had recently about Christmas. Okay. So they're talking about those as well. Watch for them chocolates, Lauren, because she's aware of somebody liking them. So hold on to that. But yeah, she's been listening to the conversation about Christmas as well, and she likes listening about them. She says, I like the excitement. She says, people are getting excited. She says, you make me go like this, Lauren. Oh, people are getting excited. People are getting excited. So keep it up. Keep that excitement up, she's saying. Keep that excitement up, because that's the way of uplifting people, she's saying. And you're doing well. You're doing very well. You just need a bit of confidence boost, she says, but you're doing very well, and you will go far, Lauren. So I don't know if there's like, you can go up in midwifery, you know what I mean, stages, but you're doing well because we see you rising there. So she's talking about that, but she just wanted to pop in and say hello and watch for the gentleman that's coming around this smoke. Okay, she blows perfume. You'll smell her, but it's a rosy kind of smell. Okay, so I'm blowing kisses to you, Lauren. I hope that was okay for you. Okie dokie. Kelly cakes. Right, sometimes then, Richard's just told me Kelly cakes, that you can take some of this. I was actually drawn to your cake earlier, but I took no notice because I thought they'd come back. But anyway, sometimes Spirit will give information and it picks up a couple of people. So what I usually do is go back to them people. Richard will spot it. And then in the end, we'll go back to that person, and then we'll give you a little bit more. So I'm coming to Kelly Cakes then. I'll finish with you then, Kelly. Kelly Cakes. Yes, let me just go back to what you've said. We'll get the link back. Yes, to February 7th is my birthday. My grandmother went first, and then Papa. Okay, then. All right, then. Henry is my childhood spirit. Now, with you, Kelly, your grandmother has stepped away for a second, and you've got your granddad coming in. So your granddad's coming in, okay? So your grandmother's still here, but it's your granddad that's coming in to talk to you. And what he's coming in for, he wants to uplift you, Kelly. So first of all, you need a little bit of upliftment, and that's why he's come for. Because I always think when granddads come in, they come with a load of strength. You know what I mean? And he's bringing a load of strength around you at the moment. That's what he's bringing. But he's also wanting to, I don't know, have you been crying or something, Kelly? He's also dabbing your tears. Okay, Granddad's doing this kind of thing around you. So he's noting that somebody's been a bit teary lately. Okay, yes, your Henry is okay. If you've been sending your prayers up to Spirit, asking if Henry and the others are okay, he's saying yes, they're fine, they're fine. And I don't know if Henry likes a dog or did like dogs, but he's telling me that he's got a dog. So there are dogs to do with Henry as well. There's quite a few actually, because there is a retriever in spirit as well that he's got there. And there's also an Alsatian, and somebody also had a Yorkshire Terrier as well. So Henry's got a lot of dogs around him, and a sausage dog. They want me to bring loads of dogs anyway, Kelly. Okay. Now there is a new baby coming around you, he says as well. Okay. There's a new baby coming around you, and he tells me your granddad says this is family as well. Also, the month of April means something to you as well. He's just told me that there is, what's going on here? There are concerns about a daughter around you. Now, he's telling me this isn't you. This is a friend's daughter. There are concerns about a friend's daughter around you. It's like, I can't describe it. It's not kind of an illness, but it's like she's a bit confused or something. I don't know whether she's going through it. It feels like I'm a bit stressed. Do you know what I mean? I'm a bit stressed. So this is where this concern is about this daughter. All right. So he's just mentioning that. He says your granddad is, the surname Rodney will mean something to you. And also the surname Bishop is going to mean something to you as well. So remember those names your granddad says. He says that somebody likes to walk through the graveyard looking at all the stones. He's telling me that, so watch for that. And he's also bringing in the graveyard, he's put me in this graveyard, and in this graveyard there's a lovely blossom tree. Okay, there's a lovely blossom tree in this graveyard. Okay, it's only a little one, it's not a very big one, but I don't know what he means. He's just drawn me to this blossom tree. So whoever goes through the gravestones, watch for the blossom tree for some reason, because he's talking to me about that as well. He just wants to pop in and say hello. He's, like I say, he's coming with a lot of upliftment for you. He says that you've been sending your prayers up to Spirit as well, not just for yourself, but for everybody else as well. And he's just letting you know that they're listening. Okay. He says also that you sense Spirit around you. The lady, the nan that comes with the lily of the valley, is around you. The smell, lily of the valley, she's around you as well, so watch for that. But also there is a lady in spirit called Lily as well that you'll find that wants to say hello to you. Your granddad is talking about oh no, he's changed his tune now. Says I'm just changing my tune a bit. He's gone on from something else onto coffee, but this is, you know, the chilled coffee in the can. Somebody likes their chilled coffee in a can. Okay, Lily, okay. She wants to say hello. Yeah, the chilled coffee in the can. But somebody, I'm hoping this is a memory. You know, when you do this with the Coke cans and the various tins, when you open them, somebody's got to watch their lip. I'm hoping it's in the past and it's not going to happen, but it's like they've cut it. It's a little bit sharp and somebody's cut their lip or their tongue or something. So be aware of that as well. So somebody obviously likes their coffee. Anything else? Margaret in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. And also Joan in spirit wants to say hello to you. And he tells me your granddad says he's also got a father-in-law in spirit. Honestly, I don't know if it's yours or whether he means his. He's just said to me, I've got father-in-law in spirit as well. But Joan wants to be remembered. They just want to come and, their words are, or his words are, we just want to come and send our love, they're saying. We're sending our love, they're saying, because, oh, there you go. Because he says, you've been sending your prayers up, asking for help, and we're acknowledging that we're listening to you. And he just said to me, that's all she needs. That is all that Kelly needs, for us to say to her that we are listening. Okay, we are listening. he's saying. So they're just sending you the love. Watch for the signs, Kelly, because you are picking spirit up, and watch for the little chubby robin that your granddad's going to send. But he's describing this robin. It's chubby, but it's a bit dishevelled, he's saying. So it's a bit scruffy, he says, and he's having a bit of a giggle, your granddad, because he's saying, oh, a bit like me, a bit like me, a bit scruffy. He's saying, needs a bit of a tidy up, he's saying, needs a bit of a tidy up. Get that, before he goes, they are going now, but he's just said to me, tell that person, he says, around you, this male around you, get their feet off that sofa, because he's showing me somebody that's lying flat on the sofa and got the feet on the sofa. They've still got the shoes on or the trainers on or something. Get your feet off that sofa, he's saying. And he's leaving you with that. So he's sending you his love, Kelly. Blowing. When I do this, it's because I'm blowing your kisses. They're making me blow your kisses. So just watch for the signs, okay? And they are listening. Okay, so there you go. Look for the scruffy robin, that's right. The scruffy robin. Bit dishevelled, is saying, bit like me. Actually, it's just, I think I'm onto another link now, because he's talking about dishevelled, and he's talking about somebody, got somebody here, he's saying, but it is somebody else on here. So your lovely granddad is helping another gentleman, okay, another gentleman come in that had a goatee beard. I've got a lovely gent here with a goatee beard. Looks like a bit of a biker, actually, because he's got a leather jacket on as well, liked his Harleys. Okay, Kelly, liked his Harley Davidson. So if anybody can take a lovely, hold on a minute. Yeah, lovely. Hiya, Marcus. Marcus. Now, Marcus. A lovely bloke in spirit that's got a lovely goatee beard, that used to ride bikes or love bikes, because he's in this leather jacket. But he does tell me that he had the goatee in his younger years. There is a photograph of him, but he had his goatee in his younger years. But he's talking about lovely eyes. He's got lovely eyes as well. So if anybody takes this lovely gent that loved his bikes, I mean, he's showing me himself fairly youngish, but I know he didn't pass young. He passed a lot older, but he's coming across as quite young. All right. But so we've got goatee beard, lover bikes or the leather jacket, the lover pubs is saying as well. So I've got somebody loving pubs as well every now and again. Is it? He hasn't told me who he is yet, so it may well be your Spike, but don't say any more, Rachel, if this is for you. Can you take the biker jacket and the goatee, but not going young, going as a bit younger? Also talking about, he actually shows me a leather waistcoat at some stage as well. He had the whole like tackle, as he's saying, as well, Rachel. So at one stage, he had the leather waistcoat as well that he used to wear, he's saying, in the summer months, he's saying. There you go. He's talking about, I'll come with you then, Rachel, he's talking about that. He's also talking about, like, you know, these bikers, when they kind of go on tours, they stop at the pub and then they ride off and go to another one. He's talking to me about that as well. He's talking to me about a link to the Isle of Wight as well. So there's a link there as well. He's bringing in your granddad as well, Rachel. Your granddad is with him, but I think he wants to talk first. Your bloke Spike wants to talk first, but he has got your granddad there. But he's talking, like I said, about the Isle of Wight and the touring as well. He's also talking to me about, it's suddenly changed the subject totally. Sharks. Oh, the sharks, he's saying, the sharks. And I'm saying to him, what are you talking about? Sharks? Sharks in the sea. He's having a bit of a laugh, because what he showed me, as I've gone he's took me to the seaside. But you know, like some people go out swimming and they have like the shark fin stuck to their back. Somebody must have done that. He's aware of somebody doing that. So I'm hoping that you can take that. So he's talking about, sharks. He's talking about sharks. He's saying, I wish somebody would stop turning the TV over. Somebody, he says, is obsessed with their remote control. And it's like I'm doing this all the time, Rachel, turning the TV over. And obviously Spike is standing behind watching it, getting a bit browned off, as he's saying, with somebody that keeps turning it over. He says, the name Joe will mean something to you, but that's just J-O, not with the E on the end. So the name Joe will mean something to you as well. He says, I've come up in conversation recently. He says, that's why I've popped in. He says, but also there's somebody down here, Rachel, he says, that has been on about getting a bike. So somebody else has been on about getting a new bike down here. And that's what he's been listening to. And if he was here, he'd be advising on what to get, he says. He'd be advising on what to get. You need the full helmet, he's saying. He's obviously obsessed with bikes, isn't he? He says you need the full helmet, not just the one without the mouth guard type thing. He's saying we need all that. So he's just acknowledging that somebody down here needs or is thinking about getting a bike. He's also talking about hang on a minute. Okay, your husband did that to him. That's good. I'll take that. That's a sharp thing, is it? He's talking about that. He's wanting me. I don't know whether he means he used to wear them or he's got a memory. If I could stand up a little bit higher, you know, the braces. He's got his fingers, his thumbs under the braces here, and he's giving it a bit of this. You know, when we bend our knees, he's doing a little bit of this. So he's got knowledge of somebody that used to have braces and used to do a little bit of this as well. Now, he's also wanting to link you to Belgium as well. Somebody's on about Belgium, he says, but somebody is more interested, he says, in the Belgium chocolates. He's saying Belgium chocolates, and he's having a bit of a giggle about that as well. Somebody likes their macaroons, you know, them little cakes. Somebody likes their macaroons as well. He's gone on to puddings now. And he's now talking about, you know, the squirty cream you can get. Oh, the squirty is making me laugh. Sorry. He's talking about the squirty cream in the can. You know what I mean? The ones that he's squirting that everywhere on a pudding. But for some reason, he's putting it on his face as a beard. So somebody, as a joke, put squirty cream from a can on their beard like this. For a laugh. Somebody's licking it off, actually. There you go. So you've got your dad here as well. Is your dad in spirit then, Rachel? Because he must be coming through. But he's talking to me about this cream, and somebody is licking this cream off his face for some reason. But I'll leave that to you. I'll leave that with you. He's saying, I've got a cockatoo up here, he's saying. So somebody had a cockatoo as well and taught it to speak or something. He says, I've got that cockatoo up here. He's also got with him a little Yorkshire Terrier. Now, he feels like a big bloke to me, but he's holding this little Yorkshire Terrier. He loves his animals, you know what I mean? He's really, I want to describe him as really kind and really gentle. And he's holding this little tiny Yorkshire Terrier like this. He's having a bit of a giggle about that as well. Anything else? Oh, hang on a minute. He's just given me apricot. And I says, oh, you mean the food? He said, no, the name. So that's an unusual name, isn't it? So I've got to give you apricot, Rachel, but it's more, he's going towards a name more than the fruity thing. So remember that. He also thinks, he's also wanting me to give you dried prunes, Rachel. He's just going, dried prunes, wink, wink, say no more, he's saying. I don't know what he means by that. Okay, a chihuahua called Dave. They are. Dried prunes he wants to give to you as well. Thank you for talking to me, he says. So you must talk to him. Thank you for looking at my picture. He's saying he has got the memory of somebody that scribbled on his face on a picture, drew a beard on it or something. He's talking to me about that as well, so he's aware of that. Oh, gosh, you must have had some right good laughs, Rachel, because he's just said to me that, I don't know whether he means him, to be honest, but he's talking about somebody that when they were asleep, somebody drew eyelashes on them or something. You know what I mean? Got some pens or something and drew on their face. And I'm drawing big eyelashes, and I'm putting red lipstick on somebody as well. So it's a gent. Somebody actually drew on a gentleman's face when he was asleep. Red lipstick and the big eyelashes. Having a bit of giggle. Thank you for talking to me like he says. He says, keep talking to me. Big Christmas do coming up, he's saying. So watch for the big Christmas do that's coming up. And the name Yvonne means something to him as well. He's talking about Yvonne. Yvonne is down here somewhere. Also, he's met up with a lady in spirit that passed with breast cancer as well. Okay, he's met up with her as well. But he's going with, I just want to send my regards. He's saying, I've just popped it up in to send my regards. He's saying she does need a little bit of a push sometimes, but you're doing all right. I don't know why he wants me to talk like this, Rachel. You're doing all right, our kid is saying. You're doing all right. Okay, but you do need a little bit of push. Okay. His final words, that's a funny thing. He's just said to me, it is with a heavy heart that I have to go now. But he's got a great big smile on his face. It's with a heavy heart, but I've got to go now. Things to do, people to see, places to go, he's just saying. Okay. And he's leaving you with loads of love, Rachel. Tell people I've been through, he's saying. Tell people I've been through. And I will come again. I'll be back, he says, like Arnie Schwarzenegger. I'll be back. Okay, so he's going now, Rachel. I hope that was okay for you. He's lovely because he's quite a good communicator because I can understand him really quickly. So he just flows and I could just natter. Where he's going now. Okay, and who's coming in next then? Ernie. I've got a lovely gent in spirit called Ernie now. Ernie's a granddad, but he was a dad. He's telling me a dad, his brother as well, he was. So I don't know who he's going to get in touch with on here. So I've got lovely Ernie in spirit, and he is singing that song to me. He drove the fastest milk cart in the West, but I think that's probably just to get me to his name. Apparently it's not. If anybody can take the name Ernie, let me know. Granddad, brother, dad in spirit with a connection to milk, because he's telling me that somebody down here is having problems with milk. I don't know if they're allergic to it or that lactose. They have problems with lactose intolerance or something like that. But somebody's aware of somebody down here that's having problems with the milk. And that's why he's coming with the song, Ernie drove the fastest milk cart in the West. So he's got a bit of a sense of humour. But he's also talking about somebody down here that he knows that's, what is this? He's talking about a child down here with Down syndrome as well. So he's aware of this child around whoever he wants to talk to on here that has Down syndrome, that's doing really well, especially in sports. He's talking to me about sports, and he's talking to me about sports, okay? So whoever got this child or is aware of this child is doing really well, but also has got a knack of with maths as well. He's talking about somebody with maths that can do it. He can do it in his head. He doesn't need the paper. So he's very good with that. Okay. Hold on then, Nicola. I am, and my uncle used to drive the milk cart. Hold on, Nicola. Can you understand the child that's with the Down syndromes around you, Nicola, that's got a bit of a gift by the look of it with maths and stuff, a bit of a gift with sporting stuff as well? Okay. All right, hold on then. We'll see if anybody else can take the Ernie, because he drove. Oh, so the important bit then, that'll get us to the right person, because he's talking about this child that's very gifted around somebody, but this connection with Down syndrome as well. So we need somebody that's connected with that as well. There is a nursing link as well, he tells me, in the family as well. So there is a nursing link around as well that he's aware of. And the month of April, okay, Linda, the month of April as well, he's talking about that. Where am I go? My cousin's daughter had Downs. I want to go to somebody that can take most of this. I don't know, just waiting, because I think I'm drawn to Nicola. I'm just waiting to see if there's somebody else. It might be a double link again. But like I say, the gifted child, he keeps on about this as well. He's also talking about the name Beryl, but he's talking about somebody that was called Beryl, and somebody used to call him Beryl the Peril, you know, like in the magazines. In fact, he's bringing the comics to me now. So somebody used to like their Dandy comics and their Beano comics as well, because he's bringing that in as well. I've also, Nicola, want a dad, because he's bringing a dad with him as well. Okay, so do you understand the dad in spirit as well, Nicola? I'm still... Yeah, because you can take the Down syndrome, because that's quite important. Okay, it's just that he's making me say that to get to that person, to let you know this person is going to be gifted. but he's bringing in the dad as well. That's why he wants me to get to the dad. But there is some sort of anniversary coming or just gone that's connected with the dad in spirit as well, he tells me, and that's why he's popped in. So he can bring the dad in as well. I'm just waiting for your comments, that's all. There is a new, you have an Auntie Beryl, okay. There is a new baby coming around you, Nicola. And he's telling me it is family as well, and it is close family. So watch for the new baby. And he tells me also that the month of April will mean something to you as well. Now, you've got a Catholic link, Nicola. I'll come to you, and if there's anybody else, I'll split the link in a minute, because he's making me feel as though somebody else might catch some of this as well. But he's talking about the month of April and also the Catholic link as well around you. He's bringing that in as well. I'm waiting to see if you've got the dad, because he's bringing the dad through. He's not talking to me at the moment. There's also the name Ernie. He wants me to bring through, or he wants to mention Mark, but Mark is down here, Nicola. So when you find out who Mark is, there's something going on around Mark, something exciting. So I don't know what's going on around Mark, but you'll find out. He's bringing that as well. He says that somebody's been asking for a house move. So somebody's been sending their prayers up with thoughts of a house move as well. He's aware of that as well. And somebody has got a link to, somebody's actually interested. I'm saying somebody because he's making me go away from you as if it's not you. So it's somebody around you that's thinking or would like to go to Scotland. There's a link to Scotland somewhere as well. Also, he's talking about a link to the Isle of Wight, Nicola. So watch for that as well. You need to, his words are, you need to get off your feet, Nicola, because he's making me tell you to sit down and relax and put your feet up. Put your feet up, he's saying. Relax, he's saying. He's actually giving you, he's actually giving you a massage of your feet, Nicola. So it feels as though they're a bit puffy to me, you know what I mean? So he's massaging your feet, just telling you to step off your feet a little bit as well. Also, you've got to watch yourself. If you wear these like slip-on shoes, you know what I mean? Watch your step, because I don't want you catching the front and tripping up, you know what I mean? So watch your step, watch you don't trip. He's bringing that in as well. Somebody needs to check the tyres on their car, and it's the offside tyres, the driver's side tyres. They're a bit low on air, is saying. They probably just need pumping up a little bit, but it's your offside tyres that need checking. Not urgent, so don't go panicking, but and also he tells me that somebody's this drives me mad because it's happening on my car at the moment. Their windscreen wipers are making a lot of noise, you know, that horrible noise, you know, when they swish. Oh, it's driving me mad. He says somebody needs to sort their windscreen wipers out, so watch that as well. Wants me to give you the name Ian as well. That should mean something to you down here as well. Also, I thought he said Bovis. He said to me Bovis, Nicola, Bovis. I don't know whether it's my head that's gone to, no, it isn't. I've got to give you I don't know what it is, a name or something like that, Bovis. But then he's took me to the bread, Hovis, right? And you know, where is this place in Wiltshire? You know, the hill in Wiltshire, I can't think where it is, so I'll think of it in a minute. But there's a special hill on the advert where you see I'm walking up the cobbled hill. I think it's Wiltshire Way. He's drawing me to that. So there's going to be some link to wherever that area is. It's in Wiltshire somewhere. I can't remember where it is. But from the old Hovis advert, drawing me to that. On the cobbles, he's saying on the cobbles. Oh, actually. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm drawing you. He's calling me Madam Nicola. He says, I'm drawing, this is how he's going. I'm drawing you to cobbles, madam, he's saying, because somebody in our family is trying to get me to bakers. There must be a baker. For some reason, he's got me to cobblers, and then he's got me to bakers, Nicola. I think that's what he's trying to say. I won't go on about it, but he's talking about a baker in the family as well, because they're making all the loaves. You got there in the end. He's telling me off. He's just said to me, you got there in the end. Just wanted to pop in and say he's gonna go now. He just wanted to quicker say hello. That's what he's saying. I just wanted to pop in and say hello. I just wanted to let her know that you are sensing spirit around you, not going mad. So they are around you, Nicola, trying to let you know they're around. That's why they come, because they feel that you need a little bit of reassurance that you're not on your own, apparently, that you've got people around you, and that's them just reassuring you that you are acknowledging spirit. You're aware they're there. That's why they've come. And he's blowing you kisses, so he's going now. Beryl wants to come back and say hello and goodbye. She said, I want to say hello and goodbye. She's saying hello and goodbye. And so there you go. So that's what she's doing. Hello and goodbye, she's saying. Okay, so I'm leaving their love with you. He's talking about the cookers at the moment in the bakers. One apparently is not very, very good or something. It's not heating up or something. The element or something. The element. Obviously, they all want to say hello to you, Nicola. So I hope that was okay for you. So I'll leave their love with you. Okay. I'm blowing your kisses. I'm trying to work out who's coming next. I'm blowing your kisses. Stan. I've got a lovely gent. Oh, I've got a nan and granddad now. Okay, coming together. The gent's name is Stan. The lady hasn't told me her name yet. But the gent's name, the granddad's coming in. So if you've got a granddad called Stan in spirit, and also a nan, his wife is there with him. Let me know. He's lovely, Stan. He's just saying, I'm Stan the man, he's saying, Stan the man. And he's talking about DIY to me at the moment. So I know that he's calling it fiddling. I used to fiddle a little bit, he's saying. I used to mend a few things, he's saying. I used to mend. Now he's talking to me about carpentry as well. He's talking to me about wood turning. So I think he was a carpenter in his time as well, because I'm turning like this because he's showing me like the knobs on the drawers and things, the knobs on the chest of drawers and things. He's turning one of those. And at one stage, he must have been a wood turner. You got a connection to a wood turner because he's showing me that at the moment. So lovely Stan, connection with the wood turning or carpentry. He's talking to me about that. He's got his wife with him. Okay, he's talking to me about that as well. And he says there's somebody down here that's got an interest in college at the moment, but it's like making their mind up, he's saying. So he's aware of a grandchild by the look of it, to him, that's trying to make the mind up about college. I think this is a male as well. Can't make up the mind which way to go. Apparently this grandchild that's talking about college is very good at drawing and art and that type of thing. I've got a pencil in my hand, so I know he's very good at drawing and art and stuff like that. So if anybody can take this lovely Gramps is called, oh, you've called yours Gramps as well, haven't you, Nicola? Grandpa in spirit, let me know, with a connection to the wood turning as well. He's also talking to me about making wooden bird boxes as well. So at some stage he used to make the wooden bird boxes as well, this grandpa. There's a dad as well, but he's got his wife with him. But yeah, he's talking about wooden bird boxes as well. He's actually watching the birds as well. So I know he liked his birds because he's giving me binoculars now to watch the birds as well. So he's a bit of a twitcher, as he's saying. He's also talking about a link to the Lake District as well. Somebody likes the lakes, he's saying. Somebody likes the lakes. Cumbria is talking to me about that as well. So we'll see if anybody can take that. What do you reckon, Richard? You haven't left me, have you? Nobody's saying anything to poor old Stan. Oh, he's lovely as well. A wood turner, but I will move on if he can't be taken. But if somebody's watching this on catch up and you can take everything I'm saying, let me know on Messenger, and we'll move on from Stan. So listen to what I've said, and if you can take it, catch me on Messenger and I'll see if I can get a little bit more, because he's come with some specific information, so he wants to talk to somebody. Okay, but we will move on. He'll step aside and bring in a lady called Shirley. Shirley Valentine, she's just said to me, I've got a lovely lady in spirit and her name is Shirley. She's bringing in Shirley. Okay, so Shirley's coming in. She's also got a lady with her that's called Betty as well, but she doesn't expect you to know her because Betty belongs to her. I think it's her friend or something, a relation or something. So if anybody can take this lovely lady called Shirley in spirit, let me know. I'm trying to say to her, give me a bit more, give me a little bit more. and she's waiting because she wants people to respond before she talks, she's saying. But Shirley smells really nice. Lee Lang, Stan, any info? I'll just give you Lee loads. If you can take the rest of it, it'll be for you. But remember what I've said, woodworking, somebody down here off to college, but they can't make up their mind what they want to do. That type of thing. Got his wife in spirit as well, talking to me about that. But the wood turning's important as well. As is a lemon and lime drink as well, a lager and lime type drink as well. He's bringing that shot of lime is saying, I think it means lager and lime. But I've got Shirley here as well now. She's talking to me now. So if anybody takes Shirley, let me know, because she's lovely. But she's coming, she's lovely. She smells really nice, perfumey. But she's coming with perfume, I think, because she's talking about somebody down here. There you go. You've been smelling perfume, Susan. She's talking about the person that she's been round has been smelling perfume, and she's saying it's heavenly scent as well. So she's bringing a lot because she's trying to get your attention. She's talking about a lot of perfume. But she also wants me to give you, I can smell it now. She also wants me to give you Lily of the Valley, but she comes with a lot of different scents as well, Susan, because she's talking to me about roses as well. So this is how she's going to come to you if this is for you. She's also talking about, she's doing something with the lights, Susan. But it's like, like the, no, it's, no, I'll wait for Susan, not Michelle. Bless you. But she's talking about doing something with the lights, Susan, because it's like dimmers, you know what I mean? I'm doing a bit of this because I'm dimming the lights and bringing them up, dimming the lights and bringing them up. Okay, if you could take that, I'll give you a little bit more, Susan, to make sure it's you. So she does something, she's bringing the smells around you. She's bringing the lights around you as well. She's been listening to a conversation where somebody has been talking about getting a new 3-piece suite. All right. Somebody's been talking about the back of their 3-piece suite, that it's not high enough or something. She's heard that conversation going on as well. But she's also bringing, I don't know if this is a memory or you've been talking about it, but she's bringing in, one of those Chesterfield settees, but this is the one that has wheels on the bottom, you know what I mean? So you can, a really old-fashioned one, I think, but she's bringing one of those as well, Susan. So either it's a memory or somebody's been talking about getting a Chesterfield, she's bringing that. While I'm talking about Chesterfield, she says, I've got a gentleman in spirit with me who used to have a leather chair, almost like, like a desk chair, but the high back. But somebody used to have a nice leather chair in spirit as well. She's talking about settees and chairs to me at the moment. Right, okay. She's talking about the month of April will mean something to you, Susan, and also July. And she's saying, Shirley's come because she says you've been sending your prayers up to her. But also somebody's been talking to her photograph as well. She's aware of somebody that had a photograph. I don't know whether she means reframed or printed or something like that. And somebody put her photograph in a nice frame as well. Somebody's done that, and she's aware of that. Now, she wants to give you butterflies, as if you like butterflies, but she also likes the butterflies as well. But she's sending you butterflies. But she's also aware, she's also talking about somebody in spirit that used to have the butterfly collection. They used to put them in the glass boxes. Somebody in spirit used to do them as well and collect stamps. A gentleman used to collect stamps. She's bringing that. Now, Shirley's got 2 babies with her in spirit as well. She's bringing in 2 babies. I think this is separate. I don't think she means one of the babies. So I think there's somebody else that she's saying that passed when they were younger due to smallpox. I don't know if you're aware of that yet, Susan, but if you just hold on to that because you'll find it later. But she's telling you it because you're going to find it if you don't understand it. So hold on to it. Somebody in the family passed from smallpox. She's talking about that as well. She's also telling me she's talking about a lot of people in spirit, Susan. So you must be going to find people, you know, researching, because she's talking about somebody in spirit that wore calipers on the legs as well. She's aware of that as well. Betty's in spirit with her as well. She's talking about Tony down here. Okay, Tony down here, but this is Tony with an I. So I don't know if that means, is it the female Tony's with the I? I don't know. But she's spelling the name Tony with an I down here, just mentioning that as well. Anything else? Give me a church name. Hold on a minute. The Church of the Latter-day Saints. She's just given me to you, Susan. So that means something to her. The Church of the Latter-day Saints. So remember, she's told you that as well. That will mean something, or it's going to mean something. She's also taking you to, oh, it's changed. She was going to take me up to Lincoln, and then she's changed it, and she's gone up to Chesterfield now. Okay, Chesterfield. She's took me up there, so there's going to be a link there as well. Now she's talking to me about Blackpool, because she's just said to me, oh, somebody's been talking about going to Blackpool. So watch for the trip to Blackpool to see the lights, She's talking to me about that. I don't know if this is a show, Susan, or something. Midnight Express. She's just said to me, Midnight Express. It feels like it's a show or something. She's talking about a show. So remember, she's told you that as well. Midnight Express and somebody go to Blackpool. I don't know what she means by this. She's just gone, what's this about fairy lights? What is all this about fairy lights? Twinkling here, twinkling there, twinkling everywhere. I don't know what she means. I'm hoping you know what she means, Susan. She's having a bit of a giggle. I think it's because somebody down here likes their fairy lights and they've got them everywhere, or they're going to put them everywhere. Oh, also, now she's collecting... she's collecting pine cones now, Susan. All right, she's collecting some pine cones and she's putting it in a wreath. So I don't know whether she means, you know, you're going to make one, or somebody's going to be making wreaths, but she's putting them in a wreath. All right, that's what she's doing with the pine cones. Ready for Christmas, she's saying. Ready for Christmas. Before she goes, she's going to go in a minute as well, but she's just wants to give you the memory of somebody that baked Christmas fruit cakes, but this one has got brandy in it. Somebody must put the brandy in it, in the fruit cake, but also somebody in spirit used to make sherry trifle as well, and they want to say hello to you, whoever this is. They want to say hello to you. So sherry trifle going your way as well. Just popping in to say hello. She says no specific message other than to just say hello and let you know that she's around, together with loads of people in your family, including John, who's just popped in, and also Tom. But you've got a lot of people up there that are around you that like to pop in and see what you're getting up to. That's what they're saying. Okay, anything else? They're just going to blow you kisses, Susan. So I hope that was okay for you. I'm blowing you loads of kisses. Okie dokie. Oh, I've got somebody else now. Roger the Dodger, who took in a lodger. I don't know what I've got to say that for. I've got a gent here who's saying, Roger the Dodger, who took in a lodger. I don't know what he means by that. I'm hoping somebody on here can understand what they mean, because this is what I do. Just repeat it and hopefully somebody can take it. Roger the Dodger, who took in a lodger. So I think I've got Roger here, but that's what he's saying. I'm looking for somebody on here who's saying, want to talk to somebody on here. Somebody's mentioned my name. I'm into this, I'm into that. He's saying, I'm into this, I'm into that. So I know he had fingers and all, loads of pies. He's saying, fingers in loads of pies. Fingers in loads of pies. He's saying, I don't know what's going on here. I'm hoping somebody can take it. Otherwise, we'll move on. Roger the Dodger, who took in a lodger. Fingers in loads of pies, this gentleman's saying. He's a bit of a, I don't know how to put it, bit of a lad, whoever I've got with me. Bit of a lad in my younger days. Nothing yet. So I think, I don't know who he's going to be, making me laugh. Bit of a lad. But I'll leave him with you because I'm just about finished now. I'm going to leave Roger the Dodger who took in the lodger because that's a funny thing to say, and it's got to mean something to somebody. Somebody will pick it up, and hopefully you'll get in touch with me. So remember, he said Roger the Dodger who brought in a lodger and also had my fingers in loads of pies. He's saying, okay, but Richard's saying nobody can take it at the moment. So I think I will end it there because I've been on for about an hour, haven't I? I had an Uncle Roger. But do you know why he said Tracy Roger the Dodger who took in a lodger and fingers in all the pies? I think he was a bit of a lad when he was younger. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say up to no good type thing. You know what I mean? But not as in breaking the law, but doing things on the quiet. He's saying done things on the quiet. You know what I mean? What they won't know won't hurt them. He's just said to me, what they won't know won't hurt them. He's just said to me. So I don't know what he was up to, just making me laugh. So I don't know if he is for you or he's for somebody else. But I think I'm going to, but you've got to, I know Roger, but you've got to take the rest of it as well, Terry, because he wouldn't come out with that unless it was quite important. You know what I mean? Roger the Dodger took in a logger, fingers in all the pies, etc. Getting up to no good, but not breaking the law, but just on the quiet. Anything else? Have I about done then, have I, Richard? I feel like I've come to about finished. No, it's all right, Jenny. My grandfather, yeah, Tracy and Terry. I'll leave it there then because it finishes off nicely, and I think somebody may well pick him up, hopefully. And the other gents, Stan, that come in as well. If you can take it, then let me know via messenger. All right. So I'm going to leave it there because I've come to the end of my hour. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks probably. Okay, I don't know if anybody's on tomorrow, are they, or Tuesday or Wednesday? Oh, yeah, a special show on tomorrow night with Richard. So tune in for that. It'll be interesting. Sense about the up to no good, lol. So it'll be interesting. All right. So watch the special show for tomorrow. All right, at 8 o'clock. So 7 o'clock, sorry. I keep saying 8 o'clock because it used to be 8 o'clock and it's 7. So I'll leave. I don't know if I'm with you, Terry, so I'll leave it there for now. It'll soon come back if he wants to. So I'm leaving you all with that. So I'll see you all again soon and pop on tomorrow and watch Richard. Okay, bye-bye for now then. Bye. Oh, a quick question. I don't really, Joe. I don't do them. I only do them if I'm drawn to people or if spirit tell me to do private readings, which they do every now and again. I'll have like spirit pop-ins, I call them, where I'll be sitting at home and they'll start giving me loads of information and then I'll put it on my page and see who can take it. Okay, so you can watch out for them, but I don't do them. I don't do it for a living, you see. I'll just do it on here and churches, etc., and that type of thing. So, but if I am, meant to go to you, Joe, I'll get to you somehow. So don't worry. They soon tell me who to go to, even if I'm just sitting on my own at home. Okay, but keep watching because I come on quite a lot, and I'll be doing a little bit more next year as well. So more lives. So there you go. Okay, everybody. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all again soon. Bye.